And we are back with another episode of Mad About Sports. This is episode number 47.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Nicole Madison, and I'm here with my dad and co-host,
David and Madison.
Gave you the drum roll to come on in.
I appreciate that. Finally, I got a drum roll.
You know,
Yeah.
it took 47 episodes.
Exactly.
I got you. Maybe I'll get sound effects one day. But until then, I'm using my hands.
Good.
So it's 47. Do you have some 47?
Oh, I've got some great 47s. First of all, the first 47 is my dear friend for a lifetime, Richard Butch Jackson. He won number 47 in junior conference.
Okay.
Then the second 47 is one of the greatest defensive corners that ever played, Mel Blount for the Pittsburgh Steelers. They changed the rules
For him.
number 47.
That's when you know you made it. When
Yes,
they changed the rules
when
for
they
you,
changed
that's when
the
you know
rule,
you made it.
They changed the rule for Mel Blount. And my brother Guy threw out two. One is two baseball players.
Okay.
Tom Glavine, who pitched for the Chicago Cubs and Atlanta Braves, one of the really good ball pitcher, and Jack Morris, who was played for the Oakland A's back in the day.
Nice.
And they were the 47s.
Those are your 47s.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
You want to jump right into it?
Let's get busy.
I mean, a lot has been happening with basketball.
NBA acting crazy.
Really crazy. There's a lot of injuries, but let's first start with our 76ers.
76ers better be careful tonight.
If they...
You know something? They gave the Atlanta Hawks, they allowed them to get some confidence.
For no reason. Like, they were down 20 points.
Yes.
There's no reason they should have came back and won.
Exactly.
That was honestly ridiculous.
Embiid, no doubt about it, his knees giving him out for trouble.
Yes.
But we have other
But
options.
you couldn't even tell in the last game. That's why it was crazy.
Yeah. Well, he couldn't get any push off.
He couldn't. Yeah, it looked like it hurt. Maybe they didn't give him his shot.
Well, you know,
I don't know.
It might have been the shot wore off. You know,
Something.
A lot of things could happen. But there are other options. Ben Simmons
Was embarrassing.
and Mr. Harris got ghost.
Like, where were they at?
I don't know exactly where they were at.
Did they know that they were playing a basketball game? There's just no way in the world that they should have gave up that lead.
No.
Like 20 points, that's a lot to give up. To give up and lose.
Right.
Like, not only just give up and still win, but like you gave that up and you lost.
And another piece is that you don't want to give young, unconscious teams like the Atlanta Hawks
Right.
some confidence that they could come back.
Because then they will.
And they did.
Yeah.
And Trae Young is still, he only got 26. I'm still hoping that he doesn't go off tonight for 40.
I'm hoping he doesn't either, because that would be once again embarrassing.
Really. And the second piece of it is the coaching. Doc Rivers has to do a better job. He's coaching against a coach who lost his job at Indiana.
Right.
Got a job in the middle of the season with the Atlanta Hawks.
Right. And somehow brought them
back into the picture.
That's what I'm saying.
See, that's something you have to think about.
Doc needs to do better.
And I like that.
I like Doc.
I like Doc too.
He literally he refreshed the team. You can tell having him on the team has changed the Sixers. Complete 180 from Brett.
Oh,
no doubt about it. However, he has to remember he's got to coach them still.
Really?
He's still got, the work is not done.
And there's some responsibilities on the players too. They knew that Embiid was having a difficult time out there.
Right, but when we didn't have Embiid at all, they played better.
Right.
So that's what that's my thing. Where were their heads at?
That's a good question, and I think that Doc has to get into these people's minds.
Yes.
These men's minds.
Yes.
That when you see one of your fellow ball players having an off game, you have to step it up.
Absolutely.
I don't need to be telling you need to step your game up.
Exactly. They should. He should be doing such a great job at coaching that when he called timeout, they're like, oh, I know I gotta step. I know what's up. I already know what's up.
Exactly.
Because they're grown men. Like, this is not, they're not kids.
No.
They get paid for this. This is their job.
That's where I'm
like every month. I know. I always downshot myself. I always say, you know, Brandon, I'm not looking good this month. But he always he's like, no, Nicole, you do this every time. But I know. I'm like, man, I don't know. It's looking bad. So they should know.
Right.
I'm looking bad.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that's.
I like how you put interweaving.
Well, because that's my job.
Okay.
That's their job.
Right.
We're both getting paid to perform.
I'm retired.
Exactly.
But when I was in the workforce, I could understand.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We both get paid for a reason.
Really?
So they get paid a lot more, but it's still, you're still getting paid.
Exactly.
The Suns are going to the Western Conference Finals. Right?
Yes. Phoenix looks strong. Phoenix Suns look strong.
Look strong, but what are they going to do without CP?
Well,
CP3 is in COVID protocol for an indefinite amount of time.
Well, it's a definite. It's a definite time because of the fact that
he might just be out for the whole season.
No. You have to keep in characteristic of how the NBA works. He has had his shots. And
that's why I was confused on how he's in COVID protocol.
See, because he was in contact with somebody who had COVID.
But he should be fine.
Well, it's under the protocol that they have set up.
Oh, even if they have their shots?
If he didn't have the shot, he might have been out for a longer period of time.
Okay.
But now that he has had,
because not everybody has had their shots in the NBA, so that's why.
He has had his shots. So that he would have to be in the protocol for 10 days, I believe.
They might not make it in 10 days.
And during those 10 10
days is a lot of time.
Well, figure this out. The Clippers and the Jazz might go 7.
Oh, true. So they might be good.
Right.
That is true.
So he'll have that time off. He might miss a game, if anything.
But that's fine.
Yes.
That's all they need.
Seems like he has been jinxed, man.
I feel so bad for Chris Paul.
Thank God he's got that Allstate commercial.
It's not Allstate, it's State Farm.
Oh, State Farm. Thank you. Sorry about that, Allstate. It's State Farm.
I couldn't believe you really called him the State Farm man. I was like, yo, that's Chris Paul.
That's Chris Paul.
Put some respect on my man's name.
Right.
You called him the State Farm man.
Okay, but he needs insurance.
Yeah,
because
he does.
Every time he gets into a situation where he's just about ready to get that championship, something happens.
I feel so bad for him because he's a great basketball player.
And he's a good man.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
All around.
Yeah,
I feel so bad for him.
Yes.
But speaking of people being out, everybody it feels like is out.
Kawhi's
out. He did something to his ACL.
They don't know if
they don't know if it's torn or not.
It's going to take some time. He's out for definitely Game 5.
Yeah. That could impact the Clippers' chances of making it.
Right. I believe there's about 8 ball players.
Yeah.
That have been injured.
Yeah.
That are in the playoffs.
Yes.
And they're thinking about, did the NBA do the right thing?
No, we know that though. LeBron was talking about it. He was saying that the early turnaround was going to mess them up, and it did.
No doubt about it. And
the Lakers were out the first round because of injuries.
Right. But AD has...
He was injured the whole season.
He's been
But they had... Yeah, he's also injury prone, yes. However, they had a really fast turnaround because they were in... They
were in the finals.
They won them.
Yes.
So, it was literally how many... 3 months off?
And you see what Miami did. Miami was out in the first round also.
Exactly. So I'm just... the NBA did not do the right thing. This one should be... I saw somewhere... Should this be the Asterisk season because everybody's out? You're not really playing against the real teams.
I'm not mad at them. Because it's only 72 games also.
Right.
They didn't play a full 82.
They didn't.
And it was a rush season.
And you're not even playing against the real team.
Right. And a lot of...
Because everybody's injured. Joel is injured. He's questionable.
Joel's questionable.
Kyrie's
out.
Yeah, James Harden just got back.
He looked half himself.
Because he probably wasn't all the way, but they couldn't let KD by himself.
Right.
Even though KD was killing it.
KD played a full game
KD was really killing it.
40. Did he get 50? Did he get 50?
But he was killing it.
Oh my God.
He was putting up the numbers. He was like, "Oh, I got this."
That's Jay that he
It's
hit.
because I'm quiet. I think I don't have this. That's what he came with.
I got an MVP behind my name.
Right. Let's not forget who I am.
Who I
Put
am.
some respect on my name.
You know something? He may be the best basketball player out right now.
Absolutely. I wouldn't disagree with that. I love Dame. Dame's my fave.
You know, LeBron was there, but he's.
LeBron is a great basketball player.
He's
Don't even get me wrong.
But I'm telling you, KD is a bad
I think it's because
man.
KD is so quiet. Like, he's not quiet. I think
He's from that Washington, Baltimore, D.C. area.
I don't know where he be claiming. I don't like that about him because
He's something else.
I don't like that he claims Baltimore when people from D.C. don't like Baltimore, and then sometimes he claims D.C. and sometimes he claims Maryland, and I don't like that. It really is confusing to me.
A man without a city.
Exactly. I really don't like that about him. Otherwise, he's a solid basketball player.
Yeah.
He just claims too many different places.
Right.
That people don't even like each other, who they're from. Like, people in D.C. and Baltimore don't really get along.
That Beltway is not in a nice area.
Yeah, and you're claiming that. And then sometimes he claims PG County, and, like, people in D.C. distinguish themselves from being different than PG County. So he's claiming, like, 3 totally different places. And it confuses me.
Again, I thought it was from B-More.
That's what I'm saying. It gets confusing.
Right.
I don't like that.
Okay.
I don't like that about him.
God.
Otherwise, he's a solid basketball player. I won't take that away from him.
We can't do that.
We can't. LaMelo got Rookie of the Year. LaMelo Ball.
He deserves it.
Yeah.
He's a lot better than his brother.
Yeah, which is interesting.
I wonder what Michael's going to do with him down in Charlotte.
Right. That should be interesting. That should be interesting to see, but he definitely deserved it. There was a lot of firings.
Oh, a lot of coaches hit the dust.
Yes.
The
Mavs fired their GM.
And the Wizards fired their head coach.
Yes. And New Orleans.
Fired their head coach.
Right. So it should be interesting.
I hope some brothers get some jobs.
Right. That would be great. But the NBA is a lot more progressive than the NFL, so I could see that happening.
Yeah, but they still have that old boys school piece.
But, like, not as much as other sports. Like, I feel like the NBA is just way more progressive, just all around. Me personally, that's just my opinion.
Well, I understand you saying that, and I believe they are a little bit more progressive. But being progressive still doesn't mean that they still don't have no.
No, it's not taking it away. It's just better than other things.
Oh, right.
That's all I'm saying. Like the NBA. Or not that. The
NBA,
NFL. The NFL, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Major League Baseball.
Speaking of baseball, you want to hop into it?
My Dodgers.
I know you're excited because you wore your Dodgers shirt.
You're darn right. Dodgers took 2 from the Phillies.
You want to clap it up. Good job. Congratulations.
We're going for the sweep. We're going for the sweep today.
Hopefully.
But the Phillies are playing good baseball. They're only a couple of games out
of first place.
From the
we
Mets.
are in second place.
And we're in second place too.
You are, because the Giants are number 1.
Gabe Kaplan.
Yep.
Ex-Phillies.
That's exactly.
I don't know what he's doing up there.
Whatever he's doing it right.
It's still early in the season.
It is. There's a lot of baseball left to be played.
162 games. It's not 62.
No, 162.
Right,
so it's very, 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 very early.
There is some new shaking relevance that's going on in baseball.
What?
Doctoring of the baseball.
What is that? Elaborate for me.
Explain it. They're taking this gooey substance.
Oh, I saw this. Yeah.
And so
it's like, what did they tack or something?
It's just a tacky substance.
I saw this, yeah.
So that they could get more spin on the baseball.
Yes.
And that's why the batters.
But that's illegal.
It's illegal.
Yes.
Right. And now, finally,
because I think at one point they were using like sunscreen and stuff like that.
All
they were
kinds of stuff. Yeah. Sunscreen.
But that gives it like a way better spin. Yeah.
So that they can see the ball. Now, Major League Baseball have to really correct themselves.
Right.
Because I read an article about 2 or 3 months ago that Major League Baseball controls the baseball. Now, they changed
the ball.
The ball itself.
Okay.
When I was, for years, the baseball was made in Haiti.
Okay.
And there was this distinct baseball for decades.
Right.
And about, I'll say the last 8 or 9, less than that. I don't know the exact year. But Major League Baseball decided to take over the manufacturing of baseball.
So it's no longer manufactured in Haiti.
But the dynamics of the baseball has changed. The seams on the baseball right now from last year are smoother. So the grip on the ball is not as firm. That's why they're using this tacky substance so they can get the spin.
So they can have that grip.
It's a smoother ball. So now the commissioner of Major League Baseball says any pitcher who's found doctoring is kicked out of the game and suspended for 10 games.
Wow.
But they should have thought about that a long
time.
They
should have. They shouldn't have changed how they manufactured the ball, honestly. So they wouldn't have had this issue. But that's okay. What's next? NFL football is back.
Aaron Rodgers
still
hanging in Hawaii. Chilling.
Chilling. He's holding out. His wife makes a lot of money. They're not worried about the money.
Jeopardy still hanging in the back as a possibility.
Honestly, he might as well just say, "I'm going to just quit and do Jeopardy," because they're not going to release him. They've already made that clear. They're not going to release him.
I feel the Green Bay Packers have no other recourse but to release him.
But they already said that they're not. It's like a battle of the bulls. Like who is going to who is going to push harder? They're both of them are like standing.
If he decides to step out and they get nothing for him, this man was the MVP last year. No. He was the most valuable player.
And I don't see why not, because he was amazing.
He was amazing.
Still Aaron Rodgers.
It's still Aaron Rodgers.
This is who we're talking about.
For them to get absolutely nothing for him.
Yeah, that would be crazy. That would be kind of wild.
Really. I think that they're not that dumb.
Right.
But those people up in Wisconsin.
Wisconsin? I know.
Wisconsin. they have, God bless the, and I know some brothers up there, and they're cool. But that's something to think about.
It is. No, absolutely. The preseason schedule was released.
And what are they playing? 2 games?
Yeah. So, I don't know why they released it, but like, cool. Appreciate it.
Are the Eagles going to play the Steelers again this year? They usually play the one preseason.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. So that's something to look forward to in the preseason. And the Steelers are looking very, very optimistic with their offense now, with that running back coming from Alabama.
Right.
And try to get a running game. So I'm
looking. See how that works.
I hope so. And your Eagles?
They
just picked up the backup Mullins from the San Francisco 49ers. They try to give my boy Jalen Hurts a run for his money.
I don't know what exactly. It's that QB factory, I think. That's what they're going for? I'm just here to watch football at this point.
Give my man Jalen a chance.
They're not, it's just really, I know.
I'm a big Jalen Hurts fan, you know that.
I know you are. I'm going to give the Eagles a 3 to 4 year time where I'm not going to really watch them. Not really going to be a fan, even though I have the license plate on my car and I have the flags in my house. I just can't. I know it's going to be a rough rebuilding period, so I'm just going to be like a subtle fan. I'm going to still be a fan because I'm not going to root for nobody else.
You can be like God.
No. I'm still going to be a fan. I'm just going to be a football fan. No shade, Uncle Guy. I just can't. I'm not I'm going to say this to the camera. I'm not a bandwagon fan. I'm not a fair weather fan. I ride for my Eagles. I bleed green. However, I'm not going to scream green. I'm going to just be low key with my green.
Well, they have an opportunity.
It's hard when you're.
They're still in the worst division.
Yeah.
And they still have a chance to do something.
No, absolutely.
So we'll see what the Eagles have to do with this upcoming season.
That's all we can do.
Steelers are a tough division.
Sure. They are. They are. After you put down my division, you want to talk about how great your division is.
No, I'm not saying it's the greatest.
Fine.
It's not the greatest division, but it's
fine. The Eagles are in the easiest division, but the Steelers on the other.
Well, it's not the easiest; it's the worst.
Oh yeah, that's even worse. Okay. But yeah, It's fine that you're hating on our division. We can move on. Le'Veon spoke out.
Le'Veon spoke out against Andy Reid.
He did, which is interesting.
Yes. He said that he doesn't want to play for Andy anymore.
Is he playing for anybody right now? That's the real question. What's your job right now? What's your job?
He's still with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, but he just did. So why would you say that out loud?
That's a mistake.
That was a mistake.
And especially...
Bro, you should have been retired. You're lucky you have a job right now. We forgot about you when you left the Steelers.
When he left the Steelers, it was the biggest mistake.
That's what I'm saying.
He never went to the Jets, didn't show anything. And then went to Kansas City, didn't get any PT.
No, but he still got a ring.
He got a ring.
So he should be happy that he got a ring.
One of the things, I was watching a take on the Kansas City when they were talking about Le'Veon.
Mm-hmm.
Andy Reid's walking with a cane.
Why did you say that?
I just seen that he was walking with a serious smile. I don't know.
Maybe he injured himself.
I don't know if he weighs about 400 pounds.
He probably needs to lose some weight to take the pressure off his body.
I hope nothing serious is wrong with him.
Right.
Maybe he got a hip replacement, maybe got a knee replacement. But he was walking during the preseason sessions with a cane.
I hope he
I like Andy Reid.
I do too.
You know, I have nothing to say badly about him.
Me either. He did the Eagles right for a long time.
Yes.
And he got a Super Bowl. I feel like he deserved it. Le'Veon is tripping. He shouldn't have said that out loud.
No, he shouldn't.
There's some things you keep to yourself, but this is his problem.
Well, you know, sometimes you put your foot in your mouth.
Yeah, and he does that often.
Put your foot, that's right.
Yeah, that's what it is, right? Yeah.
Foot.
Want to talk about hockey real quick?
Yeah, Uncle Guy flashed out at the New York Islanders.
Yes.
Guy is a
conference
guy who's one of our contributing people to our producer to our podcast, and is an avid hockey.
Yeah, I didn't realize how big of a fan.
Yeah, him and Matt.
Uncle Guy.
Yeah.
And Desiree. Desiree likes hockey.
God bless him. But the Islanders are in the finals.
Yes.
So.
They were battling with the Flyers and the Rangers for the 4 spots in the playoffs, and now they are in the finals. So shout out to them.
Yes.
Tennis, you're the tennis guy. You cover tennis and golf for us.
Yes, Novak is now, he's probably one of this, I'm not a big Novak fan.
What did he do to you?
I just don't like his style.
Okay.
He's very sterile. And he came back and won the French Open after beating Nadal. I was hoping Nadal beat him. The semifinals between Nadal and Novak was probably one of the best matches I've seen since like Young Borg and Johnny McEnroe was battling.
Right.
They had a great semifinal. It was a good match. But Novak he's serious. He was down 2 sets and came back and beat this boy 3 straight sets. Yeah, he's serious. He's serious.
I don't really understand tennis. I do, but I don't. So.
I try to teach you.
I played tennis.
I know you did.
I played tennis with you.
I know you did.
So don't say try, you achieved that. You want to go play tennis? You can play tennis on Sunday. I feel like it's like riding a bike.
No, let's not get that crazy.
I think I could do it. DeMarcus has me inspired to try tennis.
Again?
Yeah.
Okay.
We could do
Sunday.
It again. It's Father's Day. Are you going to play with Alan?
Alan's under the weather. He's got some, his ankles have been swollen and he went to the doctors and I don't know if we're going to play this weekend.
If you don't, I'll step in.
Okay.
I'll take over.
Oh, we'll see. Because I got a pickup late that day. But,
all right. Never mind.
But I like to do Father's Day thing. Yeah, we can do it.
It's up to you. We don't have to.
No, I like to get out there and hit.
Okay, well then we
My knees are feeling good.
I'm glad.
So, yeah, I'm up to it. Let's do it.
Awesome. Sounds good.
All right. Sounds good.
Well, I guess this could be our Father's Day episode since it is Father's Day. Coming up, it's going to be out.
How about Juneteenth?
Juneteenth, too. That's a holiday.
See, they're going to make a national holiday.
They're going to make it a national holiday.
You know what's going to happen?
What's going to happen?
You have to celebrate it 2 years later.
What do you mean 2 years later?
That's what Juneteenth is about.
I know. Slavery ended 2 years after it was actually happening.
Yeah, right.
So, like, in 2 years, it's going to be off. You're going to get the day off.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
You can't take the day off now.
No.
2 years later.
You can take that day off. Yeah.
2023. You can take the day off.
That's going to be a great year because 23 is my number.
I know that.
And I'll be 33, which is
really.
You know that. You knew exactly what time I was born.
I know. That's right.
But yeah, so do you have anything else you want to add?
Not to that.
Okay.
Okay. We got some old school, new school. Happy birthdays.
Oh yeah, go for it. Go to the
Happy birthday. Joe Montana
Happy
turned
birthday
65.
to you.
And my man, Dusty Baker, turned 72.
Wow.
He's managed the Houston Astros right now. He's the only person that would take the job. I like Dusty a lot.
Okay.
He's a Dodger fan. Dusty, he needs to retire. But he's still got it in him.
Didn't they had an issue though? The Astros.
Oh yeah, they cheated.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And nobody wanted the job, so they got Dusty.
So that's why he has the job.
And the sad part about it, Dusty Baker was the manager of the Washington Nationals the year before they won the World Series.
Get out.
They fired Dusty, and the following year they won the championship.
That's terrible. Because it makes it look like
yes.
See, we didn't need you to win. But
Right.
then at the same time, it's like, oh, did they win because of his coaching? Because it's not like they changed up everything.
No, Dusty's a great ball player. I'm a big Dusty Baker fan.
Okay.
All right.
Well, happy birthday to him.
Yes. So do we have any damn rights near Nixon?
We don't. Not this week.
Oh, wow. I think that I have a damn right.
Oh, go for it then. I didn't have one. Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
I'm ready.
My damn right is, do you feel that the NBA season should have an asterisk?
Yes, damn right. I think they messed that up all the way around. This one, yes. That bubble was an awesome season. This one, they're not playing the best of the best. Like they're not even playing a whole team. They're playing like the bench.
You know what I just did?
What?
I set you up for my asterisk.
Do you feel like they should have an asterisk?
You're damn right. They should have an asterisk. Like the Dodgers. See?
No, the Dodgers don't deserve it. Because you were saying all sports last year because of the pandemic should have an asterisk. But I don't feel that because I feel like the bubble was way better than this year because of the turnaround. But the bubble was good basketball.
But you still like the asterisk.
I do.
All right,
yes.
that's all I want to hear.
Absolutely.
Is a damn right for the asterisk.
Damn right for it.
That's all I have to say.
Okay.
I wanted some confirmation
That's what you wanted?
about the
Okay.
asterisk.
You got it.
Okay.
You were right about that.
Thank you.
No problem.
Okay.
So now that's all I have. Do you have anything else?
Not after that. Okay. I thought that setting you up like that was.
Oh, I'm glad you like that.
Yeah, I did.
Well, that's all we've got. Thank you for joining us this week for Damn Right. For Mad About Sports. For Damn Right or Nixon. And keep staying safe. I know everything is open now.
Yes,
it's like the pandemic doesn't exist, but keep
please
taking, keep being safe, keep taking your vitamins, stay healthy, work out,
Take your
get
mask.
your 20 minutes in.
Right.
Get your 20 minutes of exercise.
20 minutes of movement.
Yes, movement. It doesn't even have to be hardcore. Just take a walk.
Right.
Get some fresh air.
Exactly. And be safe.
Be safe. Peace.